Welcome to Badasses. I'm your host, Kai Armstrong. Today on Badasses, imagine being silenced, your voice stolen, your art deemed dangerous. Today, we explore how Ai Weiwei turned oppression into a global stage. But the most shocking part isn't just what they did to him, but how one earthquake exposed a truth that would change his life and yours forever. In a stark white room, a single bulb cast harsh shadows across Ai Weiwei's bruised face. His hands tremble as he reaches forward, grasping at something unseen. This isn't just another moment in detention. This is the price of truth in a world that fears it. You might wonder what drives someone to risk everything for art. To understand Ai Weiwei's story is to understand your own capacity for courage in the face of silence. Picture a young boy in a desolate labor camp, fingers raw from working the earth. While others toil, he sketches in the dirt. The guards watch, but they cannot see what matters most, the fire igniting behind his eyes. This is where Ai Weiwei's journey begins, not in an art gallery, but in the harsh reality of China's cultural revolution. His father, once a celebrated poet, now cleans public toilets. The message is clear: create what the state demands or create nothing at all. But in young Ai's mind, a different lesson takes root. Each stroke in the dirt becomes an act of quiet rebellion. New York City, 1981. Imagine stepping from a world of whispers into a carnival of expression. For Ai, America isn't just a destination, it's an awakening. He photographs protests in Tompkins Square Park, befriends Allen Ginsberg, and discovers that art can be more than beautiful. It can be dangerous, it can be true. But freedom, once tasted, changes you. When Ai returns to China in 1993, he carries this dangerous knowledge, the understanding that creativity and courage are two sides of the same coin. Success comes quickly in Beijing's burgeoning art scene. Ai's installations captivate international audiences. His name becomes synonymous with Chinese contemporary art. But with each exhibition, each interview, he pushes further. Questions about democracy, comments about censorship, the authorities take notice. You see, power fears nothing more than a person who has stopped being afraid. In your own life, you might recognize this moment. When staying quiet becomes more painful than speaking up. Then comes 2008. The Sichuan earthquake kills thousands of schoolchildren in poorly constructed buildings. The government calls it a natural disaster. Ai sees something else, negligence wrapped in lies. He launches a citizen investigation, collecting names of the dead while officials demand silence. This is where art transforms into activism. Each child's name becomes a weapon against forgetting. Each grieving parent's story, a challenge to official narratives. The installation he creates, Remembering, features 9,000 children's backpacks arranged to spell out a mother's words. If you're enjoying Badasses, please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code for our free 7-day email course, The Mental Fortitude Challenge. Explode your confidence by channeling strategies from Roosevelt, Bruce Lee, and more. Now back to the episode. Power responds to truth with force. In April 2011, they come for him at Beijing Airport, a black hood, 81 days of detention. No charges, no contact, just questions, endless questions, in rooms designed to break the spirit. Think about your own moments of truth. When have you stood firm while everything around you crumbled? When have you paid the price for refusing to look away? Released but not free, AI finds himself under house arrest. Cameras track his movements, phone calls are monitored, his passport is confiscated. Yet something remarkable happens. His voice grows stronger. Each restriction becomes a new form of art. Each surveillance camera, a subject for photography. You might ask yourself, how does one create under constant watch? The answer lies in understanding that creativity thrives on constraints. When they build walls, artists learn to paint them. From his confined space in Beijing, Ai's influence spreads worldwide. His installation, Sunflower Seeds, at London's Tate, modern 100 million hand-painted porcelain seeds, speaks to the relationship between individual and mass identity. His documentary, Human Flow, captures the global refugee crisis, proving that art can transcend physical boundaries. Today, Ai Weiwei lives in exile, but his impact resonates far beyond China's borders. His art challenges us to question what we accept as normal, what we allow to pass in silence. Each piece carries a simple truth. The most powerful act of resistance is refusing to forget. This isn't just about art or politics, it's about you. When Ai Weiwei reached into that empty space in detention, he wasn't grasping for freedom. He was reaching for something more precious, the courage to remain true to oneself in a world that demands conformity. So ask yourself, what truth are you afraid to speak? What injustice do you witness daily but choose to ignore? Your voice might not fill galleries or shake governments, but it has power. The power to change one mind, to touch one heart, to right one wrong. Remember that boy drawing in the dirt of a labor camp. He never stopped drawing. He never stopped questioning. He never stopped believing that art could change the world, not through grand gestures or violent rebellion, but through the simple, stubborn act of telling the truth. This is your challenge. Find your truth, speak it, create from it. Let it transform you and those around you. Because in the end, the greatest art isn't hung in galleries or carved in stone. It's the courage to stand up, speak out, and remain unsilenced in the face of power. The greatest defiance isn't in shouting the loudest, but in refusing to be silenced at all. On the next episode of Badasses, Ai Weiwei's defiance echoes through art that challenges power. But what happens when resistance goes underground, shrouded in anonymity? Imagine a world where art bombs the streets, questioning everything from capitalism to our perception of reality, all while the artist remains a ghost. This week's theme of art as resistance takes a sharp turn into the shadows, exploring an artist who uses the cloak of secrecy to amplify their message. What if I told you this figure's work sparks bidding wars while their identity remains a mystery? Stick around, because the next artist we're showcasing takes anonymity to a new level, proving that sometimes the most powerful statements are made in silence. You won't want to miss how this artist challenges the art world and the world at large. Please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code or follow the pinned link to get our free 7-day email course, the 7-Day Mental Fortitude Challenge. What if 7 days could make you bulletproof? Steal confidence strategies from warriors, rebels, and icons who turned panic into power. Click the video that just popped up to watch the next one in this series. Or for episode summaries, behind-the-scenes info, and more, go to daily8.com/BA. Thanks for watching.